mentioned my name, Br.Ahsan from Karachi University, and I come and I started, and alhamdulillah, not one time, many times I won the first prize. So thank you, Brother Rashid. This is very important point. When you are here, so I know the best. Not from that point of view, from Gharoor or from other things, because innamal amalu binniyat, but subject-wise, and to overcome your fear. So inshallah you can do it. Thank you, Brother Rashid.
Assalamu alaikum again.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Just a point of information on the fear of speaking. Apparently they have done research, and this is what the Toastmasters people say. They had a big survey, large sample size, and there were questions like fear of speaking, fear of dying, fear of losing your job, fear of sickness, everything possible. And the outcome of that was that, I don't remember the exact statistics, but the statement was said that people are more afraid to speak than to die. So that means many people are afraid. So it probably. I have a question, slightly deviating. You know, there are people that have done a lot of research, written articles, books on the various attributes of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. The one that I remember vaguely was that they have the leadership traits of visionaries here. What are the traits? And then they analyzed the life of Prophet Muhammad. And each one of them, it checked. This is what his research says. He had it, he had it. Dr. Hamidullah, he has done a lot of work on the documents that existed during the time of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. To your knowledge, I know you alluded a little bit to that, but to your knowledge, was there a comprehensive research or study or a book that pertains to the speaking abilities? I'm sure he gave a lot of khutbahs and all the traits, the scientific points that you're talking about. How does that match? To your knowledge, is there a book where people analyzed the speaking ability of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam?
A very good question, mashallah. And you know, as you asked me this question, I wrote one book in Urdu. Inshallah, in English I will also write. Its name is Khitabat Ka Tarikhi Pas Manzar. The meaning of that, the background of the speech. In that book, I mentioned about the life of Bahadur Yarjan, Muhammad, and so many. But the first thing I started with the life of our Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I did not mention in detail as you are asking, but in the beginning I mentioned, as I also give in my presentation, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave the gifts to Anbiya alayhi salam, and especially to Huzur sallam, the gift of khitabat, a speaker. He was a very good speaker. And I also mentioned two events. One, as I also mentioned in my presentation, when he went to the mountain, he said, "Oh people, did I speak truth in my life?" He said, "Yes, you are Sadiq and Amin. If I say you there is an army going to attack you, will you believe me?" He said, "Yes," because so I mentioned under that line that was one of the best example as a khatib, as a speaker that he mentioned. And then I also mentioned that example that I say when he told his uncle, "If they put sun on my right hand and moon on my left hand, I will not stop to spread the light of Islam." But you are very right. From that time, there was a spark and thinking in my mind that I should write a book in which I should specifically mention Rasulullah Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as a khatib, as a speaker, and also different events. But I did not see any specific book with that topic with his life. But there is a need to write, and inshallah I have a niyyah that I am going to write that book, inshallah. But good question, good point.
Brother Rafiq, a quick, can you talk about what's Toastmaster? Not everybody might know about it.
Okay, sure. Very good. You know, Brother Javed asked me about the question of the Toastmaster. Toastmaster is a club association. They specifically founded to improve the art of public speaking and speech. There are more than 30,000 clubs, 30,000 in all over the world. Most of them here in the United States of America. And the members of that club, they are from all fields of life. Students, doctors, professionals, whatever the age, from 16 years till whatever, even 70 years, they are the members of that club. Their structure is that there is a president of the entire world Toastmaster. Then in each area, there is a club. In each club, there is a president, vice president. Like I was a vice president of public relations of my area, 4 or 5 cities. So, and the purpose of that club is that in every meeting, they teach you that what are the rules and regulations of public speaking, And if you want to get the certification, you have to finish at least 20 speeches. Alhamdulillah, I finished 20 speeches with A+. They gave me the certification, the best speaker of Toastmaster, and I also work for them. I also open new clubs. And as brother mentioned, the Muslim Toastmaster here, if I was allowed to open in ISNS, I will be more than happy and give the training. But basically Toastmaster is an association to improve the public speaking. And I was told first time by Dr. Sarfraz Niazi. Dr. Sarfraz Niazi was in United States of America. He was a director of Abbott. When he came to Pakistan, I met him and he told me at that time when there was nothing in my mind that I will come to USA. It was in 1988. He told me if you go to USA, you should join Toastmaster. That is the right place for you. And Alhamdulillah, when I came, I joined and I got a lot of medals and many things. Alhamdulillah. So Toastmaster is a club to improve the art of public speaking.
Thank you very much. Any more questions? We still have 20 minutes. Youth.
And I'm anticipating question from youth also because, mashallah, parents and they're asking, if this is your first thing that you ask me question, it means whatever the time I devoted to you, if you ask me question, I will be very happy. Yes, sure. Yeah, I think sister.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So since you've done numerous speeches and about body language, because most of the time I have a really shaky hand when I stand up and speak, like my right hand's really shaky. Are there any tips or tricks to like hide that or like stop that? You know what I mean? Like it's that one uncontrollable thing you have, but you can't fix it. But, yeah.
Right, very good, mashallah. This is almost very good question. That how can you overcome your fear? Because sometimes you don't know what's happening with you, as brother mentioned. This is also one of the fear. And there is a book, this book right here, which says, Speak and Grow. Speak, and there is one chapter in which there is an answer of your question. But in brief, I am telling you that when you come, you focus your personality. That, you have, sometimes the reflections of fear is seen by hands. You don't know it's moving. Your friends will say, oh, when you were making speeches, your left hand was that, and you don't know what happened. So this happened, in the beginning it happened. But there is a topic which says body language. So 40% of your speech depend on body language. So what you do in the beginning, in your first 5-10 speeches, you try to control your arms. Because in our whole body, the reflection of movement goes towards the arms and the hands. And sometimes people say it's moving like this or like this or like this. So you try your best that you stand. Even the people say, oh, your body language is not good. But no problem. In beginning, to overcome that fear, you need to control your arms. If the arms are controlled, the entire body will be there. But at that time, what you move your head like this. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know? You know this thing, so like this. If I do like this, then there will be more reflection, so many things, but like this. So inshallah, and if you read this book, I have author, there is a chapter, a specific answer to overcome how you can control the body languages, especially the movement of arms and hands. Any other question? We have 20 minutes.
Yes, we have 20 more minutes.
The reason I did not speak, I have a lot of notes about this, but I say, you ask me a question, that would be better for you, inshallah. And also for me, I will be more than happy to answer any question.
Javed, remind the people this.
Brother Mahmood just asked me to remind the youth class, you have to, particularly 8th grade, you are expected to turn in one-page article on this presentation, and the due date is next Sunday, inshallah. So one-page article on this public speaking lecture that just is still going on.